Hey guys and gals, it's Jomila Gaming here, back with another video for Infinity Kingdom. Haven't done many videos on this game yet, especially where I do any talking. It's mostly just been our Illusion Battlefields, but wanted to do a quick one here for Malena's Ambition. Kind of talk about the strategy behind the event, the rewards behind the event, is it worth it? So first thing you'll see here, checking out some of the rewards. You see I've got some personal contribution rankings, just a few gems, a few speed ups for healing, a little bit of alliance contribution. Not terrible, but as we get later into the video, we'll see, considering the heavy toll that the event takes, those rewards are not very much. Also too, we'll go into our alliance leaderboards. We'll look here at the rewards for the top alliance. Gets 3 Philosopher's Stones, some building speed ups, some gems. Again, considering the losses that you're gonna see come here later on in the video, I'd say these are not worth it. So we're gonna start off. I've got a recording of a few of our sieges. I'll go ahead, we'll play that out, we'll stop, we'll talk about it a little bit as it goes through. As always, get some nice beats going in the background for you guys, and we will get into it. Alright, so looking here, you'll see some of the buffs you get from completing the little pre-missions before each city. They're going to have you basically donate, similar to the Alliance technology. You're just going to be donating different resources, you get different buffs as you get into the city. This is for the last city that we're going to be showing in the video, but it's the only one I really looked at, so it gives you some good ideas. You get some rewards too, some resources, some speed ups. Nothing too major, but considering it's minimal effort to get those rewards, just donating some resources, it's pretty worth it. Now, don't make the mistake I did there. This was our very first one, and I was sending troops to garrison inside the city. You're going to want to make sure you garrison your troops in the walls at the start of the battle. I mean, even later on as we were progressing and we did later cities, as it was different people's first time, they were still garrisoning inside the city, which is not where you want to be. And you see there it is, garrisoning on the inside of the city. Rookie move, man, rookie move. It's the first event, you gotta forgive us. I mean, starting off, visually, the event looks awesome. It's just a bunch of gnome armies, they're rushing your city. You're trying to take care of the defense. Something we discovered strategy-wise as we progressed as well is if you've got weaker teammates, have them go to the 5th row or farther back of the city. The gnomes are not going to attack them. Then what they'll be focusing on is garrisoning a mixture of the walls and garrisoning their allies as they're about to be attacked. You want to put your strongest people up there on the front row so they can keep sending their troops in to garrison the wall. You have your outer rim people garrison their allies in the front row so they're not getting zeroed and teleported by the gnomes. We didn't fully employ that strategy here on the first attack. Here's just an idea at what some of the gnomes do. A nice little battle shared by one of my teammates, Targaryen. And he's got a good earth team there. They compare the gnome armies here to about level 37 gnomes. So here's my second unit, my water team, 113k power, and they're able to pretty easily defeat the gnome armies as well. Took out 2 by themselves. Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever! see the deaths, man. I mean, they're coming pretty quick. Got an almost full lightning team. These guys are around 170k rating, so they make short work of the gnome armies. They can handle a good 5 to 7 attacks before they're zeroed and have to re-garrison. Just to give you all an idea about what kind of power is necessary. Keep in mind too, this is an easier city. They're gonna progressively get harder as we go on. I've got 3 to show. If you just want to see us die, you can go ahead and skip to the last one, but you know, I've cut these down so they're pretty short. Try and keep the video from being too long. So you're already down to 3 minutes left. They took about a little over half the health of the wall. We were pretty low, we didn't have very many people on, and we were still able to defend it. So 2 out of 3 of our shadow VIP 15 allies on. Yeah, rewards are pretty weak. So here I got, let's see, 7th place, 175 gems, 18 5-minute healing boosters, and 875 alliance tokens. Pretty weak, considering how much I had to heal throughout that first attack. All in all, nice job to everyone. So here's our second city, Tishtria. This is going to be kind of the medium difficulty of the ones that we have. We definitely have more people ready for this one, so the difficulty that it felt like wasn't much harder than the first one, just because of the group participation going on there. And the gnomes come rushing in. First one in, so you see their power now 136k per gnome unit. These ones are definitely a bit stronger. Yeah, I mean, the whole object of the event, you know, everybody garrison the walls. Get some people out there beyond the 5th row so they can garrison their allies. Hold the door.
Hold the door!
Quite a bit of castles we had this time to help out. And they don't really tell you when your people get kicked out of the wall as well. So you just really got to keep an eye on your units. As soon as you see one sent back, just hurry up and try and quickly get back into the wall. When you click on the area where you want to go, look at all that healing that needs to be done, it's crazy. But when you click on the area where you want to go, it'll say check, there's going to be a number next to it. Definitely try and make sure that you're garrisoning the parts of the wall that don't have an ally in it already or have the least amount of allies. Reason being, if the gnomes come and they attack a part of the wall without a garrison, they are going to destroy the health on that thing. I mean, you're even better off just having a weak troop that they're going to destroy easily than having no one at all. So already, I just did all that healing. We're back to almost 100k injured. Trying to get the most bowmen as I can. I think everybody knows you gotta make sure and train a lot more bowmen than everything else before you get into some big fights. This is when I still thought I could garrison inside myself my 70k 3rd troop, but that was not the case. There we are checking garrisons. As a team captain, you know, I just gotta let people know where they need to move their troops if we're not garrisoning a certain part of the wall. As I said, it's important, you gotta make sure Every part of that wall has some sort of garrison in it. Keep on healing. Already down to 4 minutes though. I think we were doing pretty good. We had a great defense here. Troops flying everywhere. It's a very visually appealing event. And fun too. If only the rewards were better. Again, watching my third troop get wrecked, and I think I'm starting to realize that my prosperity was taken way down that time. Yeah, see, I had realized it, and I garrisoned my second troop inside myself, and even then they were still losing. Well, it was painful, but we won. There we go, you see some people miss the times. So this time I ranked 7th. Because it was harder, I got 225 gems, 1125 alliance tokens, and 23 5-minute speed ups. These are rewards from the quests leading up to it from donating. So we got some resources, some speed ups through there as well, just small ones. The rewards for the end ranking are weak. They really got to step those up. Here's an idea what some of the attacks look like, even against my second troop at 113k. They're easily able to make short work of these gnome units coming in. But just from 1, getting them down to 80% means after about 5, they are dead. And really after about 4, because they don't have the strength near the end to keep up. So many deaths. So many deaths, and the attacks come so quick. I mean, even for our huge whale, Mayonnaise, he was taking hits. You'll see on the last one he gets ported, which is nuts. The guy's got like 3 troops over 200k, and his 4th troop is not weak. So here's just showing a little bit on what a little 2-man crew can do. Because they're defending, they'll win with a timeout, and as long as they survive all the way through, which they do. But this is just it, your army's going to keep getting attacked until their troops are completely gone. So the amount of training and healing that you have to do is ridiculous. If you are going to go at this event with your alliance, make sure and bring a lot of healing boosters, a lot of training boosters, and you got a ton of food, especially if you have tier 5 troops. I recommend having over 25 million food handy, just for the training and healing that's going to need to be done. Really, even 25 million food is on the low end, considering you're going to have to do at least 3 to 4 of these to really place in the top 3 for your server. A lot of deaths. A lot of deaths over and over. And even bosses come and attack, which is a cool visual too, to just see a bunch of gnome bosses. We had Lee, one of our alliance mates, kind enough to share one of her defenses against the gnome boss with her earth team. She's got a good earth team. I think she was around 120 something K. Gotta go. So it'll definitely be a timeout, but that thing's gonna keep on hitting. And to the tragedy. So we had about 30 people online for this. I'd say at least 10 of them were close to, if not over, 180k troop power. And I'll tell you, I'm hurt before this battle already. I'm almost out of buffs. Here you see the buffs that you do get from completing the quests leading up to the siege. So that's important. You saw those were huge buffs. 15% less deaths, extra attack damage, extra defense. Definitely make sure, especially when you're doing your hardest city, that you get all those buffs. Here, our whole server already knew that some pain was coming, so I went ahead and let them know they could go ahead and see us if they wanted to watch. So you see, this time we tried a different strategy. We put our really strong people here in the front row. We do have a ton of people beyond the 5th row to garrison inside their allies and inside the walls. Just look at these things rush. I mean, we're in the first 30 seconds and there's way more than there was in the last 2. That's what happens when you do a level 10 capital. Already 80k instantly dead. Just archers alone. Whew, that was nuts. See, there's Mayo trying to get people to garrison in bottom left. You really got to make sure you got at least one garrison on every part of the wall. I know right away that I'm going to be zeroed before it's over. There's no way I'm not. And my first time being teleported on the Malena's Revenge event. So I'm gonna head back in. I did not have my strongest troop garrisoned inside me. I'm pretty sure when we get back here, that's exactly what I do. Oh yeah, they started coming back to me after I got teleported, so there goes 100 gems. Realizing I garrisoned my main troop without fully healing everything, they're only at 159k. So here's the gems, because I mean I'm out of boosters, so I'm just healing for gems. I'm trying to get as many archers healed as I can. But it's a bad one. It's a real bad one. Walls are already down. It's only been 5 minutes. As you compare to the first 2 sieges, they never got past the walls in all 15 minutes. There's other people already trying to teleport back. It's just bad. It's just bad. For something like this to completely zero yourself and spend all these boosters, there I am teleported again. But for something like this, as expensive as this event is on your troops, on your resources, they need to be giving you more. You need some 100k optional chests, maybe even the chest to get 50k of everything. You need a lot more boosters as rewards, some higher ones, maybe like half hour to hour ones. It's bad. Yeah, really just need better rewards. More philosopher stones too. Zero troops, 0 boosts. I mean, what I had saved up was probably easily over $100 US in boosters, all gone for like a couple hundred gems and some 5-minute boosters. The the value doesn't translate there. So I'm completely going. I'm zeroed. Most of our people are. We have a few of our whales just hanging out. There I am. But they're unable to do it as well, and we lost. So working on scheduling, taking that over again. But overall, fun event, terrible rewards. Make the rewards better, maybe make it a little easier, and you'll have a lot more participation in it. I'd say my only advice on this, if you want to go for the rewards, go for your easiest cities. You know, if alliances in your server want to go ahead and try for the hard cities, let them kill themselves, take you a few points. You know, even if you're down to like 11th place, you're going to get at least one Philosopher's Stone for everyone in your alliance. Do the easy ones, survive. Do not do the harder ones. It is not worth it. Hopefully they will make the rewards better soon, and I'll see you on a video later. Peace.